Hello Trekkies, and welcome back with another video of TREKKERPRISE. Well, today we're going to talk about Galaxy Quest and the documentary that came out last year, Never Surrender, the Galaxy Quest documentary. Well, if you haven't had a chance to watch it, please do. It's a fantastic documentary. It's about an hour and a half to watch. A lot of interesting things, and I really wanted to just say 5 things that I never knew about Galaxy Quest. Number 1, Harold Ramis. Harold Ramis signed up as a director for the movie at the very beginning, but he really had a different idea about the movie itself. As it turned out from the documentary, he actually turned down being a director for the movie, and that's when the role ended up in the hand of Dean Parisot after several trials, because he didn't feel that the movie is basically resonating with him and his idea of the movie itself. So after a hard decision, he left the movie and he left the studio in doubt that what's gonna happen with the movie. So they started recruiting for other directors, and after 7 or 8 trials they actually got to Dean Parisot, who was, as he said, was the last worst choice to put this movie together. Number 2, Not the Enterprise. If you're familiar with the film, you know that the Protector is a really awesome ship, and I love that myself. I have a model myself actually, and that I keep and cherish so much because it's an awesome at the moment limited edition, but as we all know, he almost is going to make the ship. What I didn't know, and it was surprising, and one of our friends in Twitter, Christopher Collins, pointed out that NTE stands for Not the Enterprise. The creators had to make this choice because at the time when they were starting developing the movie, they had a bunch of lawyers, and they really had to come up with an idea that they're not gonna get associated with Star Trek in any level. However, we all know that's not the case. So they made a statement in the ship with the register number NTE, that basically stands for Not the Enterprise. Fact number 3, Tim Allen wasn't the first choice for the movie as Captain Quincy Taggart. Well, as surprising as it sounds, I was surprised myself during the documentary that Tim Allen wasn't the first choice for playing Captain Quincy Taggart. Officially, Ramis had an idea of having Robin Williams on the show, but he wasn't really interested. Then they started approaching and thinking about different actors like Bruce Willis, Alec Baldwin, and Tim Robbins. All of them would be okay, but definitely not Bruce Willis. Fun fact number 4. The movie originally wasn't PG rated. As it turned out, they had profanity in the movie, and actually they left one profanity in the movie, but they just dubbed it over. When Sigourney Weaver says front of this whole flame and clamps and dangerous hole that they had to go through with Captain Taggart, she says the F word. In post-production they tried to tone down the movie, but then they realized that, hey, actually we're just not gonna make a big fuss about it, so they just redubbed it with Sigourney Weaver's voice, and that's how they avoided being PG-13. So technically they had to remove a lot of profanity from the movie, which was interesting to see from my eyes. Well, screw that! Fun fact number 5. Galaxy Quest influenced Star Trek 2009 and Into Darkness, and also Guardians of the Galaxy. Damon Lindelof, who was a executive producer in Star Trek in 2009, he mentioned in his documentary that when they started thinking about the 2009 movie, and even in Guardians of the Galaxy, they started thinking about other iterations and what they can actually get from different TV shows and movies, and they kept hours and hours about Galaxy Quest. So having that said, and knowing that Galaxy Quest was such a big influence in Star Trek 2009 and 13 and in Guardians of the Galaxy, just makes the whole movie even a bit more special for me. I love the movie from the very beginning when I seen it, and every now and then I watch it because it's a beautiful movie. It's as Brent Spiner mentioned in the documentary as well, because spoiler alert, he's in there too. He mentioned that that's one of the best Star Trek movie that ever been made, and the irony is that it's not being Star Trek. So it's a fantastic movie, and I'm so glad that I watched it. I got so much insider details of this show. Obviously this was just only 5 fun facts to tease you that what in this documentary you can expect. I was laughing, smiling, and even got emotional quite a few times when they talking about certain aspects of the movie, so I would totally recommend to check it out. The movie itself is available in Amazon, so I would definitely will link a description in the box below, so feel free to check it out. It's not that expensive to buy it or rent it even, and if you have Amazon Prime, I think it's probably free, so you can watch it anytime. But I would definitely recommend to give it a watch, because it's a fantastic documentary, almost as good as what we left behind from Deep Space Nine. Let me know what do you think about the GalaxyQuest documentary, or if you're gonna watch it, or now I just ruined your whole experience because of these fun facts. Let me know in the comment section below. And if you're new to this channel, you probably don't know, but I recently launched a podcast called Warm Blanket, where we talk about a Star Trek fan and trying to figure out what's their warm blanket, what's basically that Star Trek means to them. So this is something that is available on multiple podcasting platforms, and also on my website, and also in this YouTube channel as well, as a separate playlist, but it's gonna get uploaded every Wednesday, which is a really exciting project that I'm interested about, as to get to know more of you, and you know, get to talk about Star Trek in a bit more emotional and meaningful way. As always, thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like and share the video, and don't forget to subscribe to receive all the geekiness every week. And until next time, never give up, never surrender.